Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Broke Watch Fanatic coming at you this time doing a comparison video of two Datejust configuration that I think are on the opposite ends as far as customization goes. You have what I think is the dressiest option on my left and the sportiest on my right, and I think most of you will agree. Shout out to my brother-in-law Charles for lending me this beautiful timepiece and for keeping it in excellent condition. Hopefully after watching this video, it can help you a little bit on what options to choose when you order your Datejust. So the specs are similar on both models, although they did slim down the lugs on the current 126 reference. They are both 36 millimeters in case diameter, 12 millimeters thick, 43.3 millimeters lug to lug, and they both have a 20 millimeter lug width. So to my left we have the 116234. This one comes with the white gold fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet. This is the classic configuration it came in when Rolex released the first Datejust back in 1945 with their reference 4467. Some fans would say this is the only way to buy the Datejust, but the beauty is that it can be customized to anyone's personal taste by switching the dial color, bracelet, and the bezel design. You can get this either in two-tone or stainless steel or precious metal. So plenty of options to fit anyone's personality. The fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet gives it that touch of class without being too pretentious. It's not as flashy as you think, and I honestly think it flies under the radar. The reference came with what I call an infinity type bracelet where the clasp is hidden and can be differentiated by the crown. The dial features a railroad track design around the dial with Roman numerals. It also has white gold indices, white gold hands, and white gold crown at the 12 o'clock position. And I think if you're going for that dress watch style and you're going to a lot of formal events, you want to go for this version. The Roman numerals give it that vintage feel with the railroad track, and I think it has a more refined classic look to it. And I think all other dress watch models should be measuring themselves up against this version of the Datejust. So I think this is the epitome of what a dress watch should look like. The proportions are classic and timeless no matter what wrist size you have. In a time where larger case sizes are more popular and trending, sticking with the classics is always a smart choice. And trust me, after your eyes have adjusted from the 40 to 44 millimeter cases that are out there, this 36 will fit in real nice to anyone's collection. Now, this Datejust is on my right from my personal collection. I've had this for almost a year, and this is the reference 126200. It has all the upgrades that I was looking for, which was a longer power reserve of 70 hours compared to 48. And the easy link system by the clasp is always an added bonus to it. They've also thinned out the lugs a bit to give it a slimmer profile. They removed the railroad tracks with the Roman numerals, which give it a more modern vibe to it. And they've also added an extra Rolex crown down by the 6 o'clock in between Swiss and Made. So some of these changes will not matter to the average consumer, but for a watch addict like myself and probably you as a viewer, it helps justify the purchase of these luxury watches. I mean, getting an extra Rolex crown on the dial is pretty cool, and who in their right mind would turn down an extra crown, am I right? Continuing on, this reference is configured with the smooth bezel and oyster bracelet. I went for this style simply because it's more on the sporty side, and that's just my style. I'm a t-shirt and jeans type of guy. I rarely dress up for work or attend a lot of formal events. I like to keep it casual, and this definitely fits the bill. That's not to say that I can't wear the one with the fluted bezel and Jubilee with a t-shirt, because I think it'll fit just fine. That's how versatile this model is. But if you compare the two side by side, my Datejust just looks sportier. Some other differences I've noticed is that the stick indices are thicker and longer on the 126. As far as wearability goes, I gotta give it to the Jubilee. The shorter links means it is able to conform much easier around your wrist, so it'll fit better on most wrists compared to the Oyster bracelet. One other thing that this 116 doesn't have is the engraved rehaut. This watch was purchased in 2006. I did not check the serial number, but I believe Rolex started rolling out the engraved rehaut on the Datejust around 2005. So this Datejust was probably manufactured right before that time. So this was just a video comparing these two side by side. Just wanted to make a fun little video on that. I would say if you want the best of both worlds, you can either go with a smooth bezel and Jubilee bracelet, or switch it around, go for a fluted bezel with an Oyster bracelet. Whatever you choose, I think it'll fit any occasion with no problems whatsoever. And that is why I think the Datejust is Rolex's flagship watch. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll try to give you my honest opinion. With that said, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Take care, everyone.